It is high noon on September 17, 2010, and the Friday edition of the Daily Journal is upon the streets. Mike Frey here with Colleen Loggins. And Colleen, some good news for two men with heavy local ties. Their careers are advancing. One would be Thomas Kilbride. He grew up here in Kankakee, now lives in Rock Island. He was named the Chief Justice of the Illinois Supreme Court yesterday. That's one. Also, the Reverend Peter Sartain, the Bishop of the Joliet Diocese, the diocese that serves the Catholic churches here in the Kankakee area. He has been named the Archbishop of Seattle and becomes the youngest Archbishop in the United States.
And youngest at the age of 58, but youngest nonetheless.
Colleen, I'm not exactly 58 when I'm getting there. That's young, I assure you.
You can also read more about Thomas Kilbride in the weekend edition, and also in the weekend, what do we have coming up?
Oh, we got a good weekend coming up. One of them is, here in the near downtown Kankakee area, each Wednesday a local church is going to have a drive-up prayer option, You need to say a prayer on the fly, so to speak, Drive your Chevrolet or your Ford or whatever you got through this area, and there'll be a member of the congregation there, and you can sit there and pray with them over whatever you can pray for yourself, you can pray for someone else. It's kind of open-ended, kind of neat. You don't see that every day, do you?
No.
But you can see it every Wednesday around here until the snow flies. What else do we have?
I hear we have a local guy who's interested in promoting ESL classes in the local schools.
Yeah, that'd be English as a second
Yes.
language. His name is Marcos Barajas, and he's a young man who's doing this, and is going to be honored by the city of Kankakee today, as a matter of fact, as part of Hispanic Heritage Month. Lee Provost has that story, and you can read that on the weekend as well.
And what I'm really interested in for this weekend is finding out how the weather's going to be like, because I am going to the U of I football game tomorrow against Northern.
Very good. Well, we can go to Dennis Yohnka. He'll tell you how the weather is in Champaign, how it is in Kankakee. I doubt he'll tell you how it is in Japan, but he'll tell you about any place around here. Let's go to Dennis.
Hi, this is Dennis Yohnka, the columnist and writer for the Journal, and I'm a weatherman today because I happen to know that tonight we'll have a pretty good night. The high today was going to be 79. I suppose we're going to make it to that. Low tonight will be 56. Perfect for sleeping. Tomorrow, maybe some showers. A high of 77 and a low of 57. Sunday, get ready for that art stroll. It'll be mostly cloudy with a high of 74 and a low of 60. So let's get back to the newsroom.
Mike, we're back, and as you know, every Friday I have a column in the paper in the Life section about pop culture, and today we focused on New York Fashion Week, and it took place basically over the past week. It ended yesterday, and it focused on spring 2011 fashions. So, with that in mind, the women's fashions were nice. They were kind of spot on. We had such things as, lowered hemlines and really structured, streamlined dresses, and then we had big round nerd glasses for women to wear, kind of Harry Potter-esque glasses.
That sounds good. How about the men?
Men weren't looking as hot for spring.
What's the problem?
They had such trends as dressing like a criminal from the 1920s and the 1930s.
Like John Dillinger?
Maybe after he was in jail, not before when he was,
Johnny Depp looked good either way, whether he's in jail or not in that movie.
It's true. Johnny Depp is quite attractive.
Okay.
But, so there's that. Do you have anything that you could use to dress like a criminal from the 1920s?
Some of my wardrobe might date back to the 1920s, so it's a definite possibility.
Well, and you can wear it and you will be fashionable in the spring.
And will you tell me about the kind of mishmash things were part of it too?
Yeah, one of the trends, and it's kind of been a trend for a while, but now it's really emerging for guys, is to wear different patterns that kind of seem like they would clash together. For instance, wearing a leopard print shirt with plaid pants. How do you feel about that?
Kind of reminds me of Rodney Dangerfield in Easy Money, He wore like these bowling shirts and all, and people thought he looked like a dork, and it became the hit of fashion, so it was really popular, all right? So I'm up for that.
You're okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so you can dress kind of like a crazy bag person, and you will be fashionable.
Yeah, or like Rodney.
Or like Rodney, and you will be fashionable. And then they also had see-through tops for men, and it wasn't just that they were see-through, they were kind of cut on the bias, so they were really feminine. How do you feel about that?
I won't be wearing any of those.
No?
No, absolutely not.
Wow.
Well, that does it for the news at noon today. To subscribe to the Daily Journal, you can call 815-937-3322. You can also pick it up on the newsstand. So, in the spirit of Colleen's column, we will close out this way today. You stay fashionable.
I really think you need to wear a suit. See, yeah.
Prost!
Shut up.
Go give me that wall.
Here we go. 3,